This is Vision Customer Information System. This is a very short overview of the admin functions. As you can see, the system is currently open at the dashboard, and you can see at the top here we have the ability to remove the menu. If your screen's not wide enough, you can simply shorten the menu. The notifications that we go into, you can actually have a look at the notifications. Now if I just change customer to one that I know has some notifications, and we can just simply view all notifications. You can see here you can view them further, view further details. There are different types, and you can also view them from a certain date with a certain subject in, and if you've already read them you can just mark it as read, and it will then go and search through all the ones that you've read before. So notifications is relatively simple, straightforward. I can then go into the further admin functions, which is under the username in the admin menu here, and the first one we'll look at is user accounts. And you can see here I've got multiple user accounts. I can also show whether users are active or non-active. I can add a new user, and when you add a new user you simply get a screen which is something like this, where I ask you to put information in about the user. You can see some of the boxes here are red. That means that the details in both boxes don't agree. If I change the boxes, and they should agree. So there we go, both boxes are now the same, they agree, and then the next button comes up. At the very bottom here you can see when that person last logged in and where they last logged in from. And if you go to the next page, you can then give them the ability to view specific customers. So if this user was to log in, they can see both of these customer codes. These are the websites that they can bring up, and this is their role within the customer lookup. If you want to remove it, you simply remove it. If you want to edit it, you edit it. So it's fairly straightforward. And if there was any scheduled reports for the user, you could simply hit the green button on the end and it gives you a list of the scheduled reports. Now scheduling EDI reports are things like goods inwards, stock processed, orders on hold reports. They can be accessed and scheduled from the main menu. So if I close this menu here, close this and go back into the schedule EDI, you notice here schedule EDI customer reports. I can simply add a new report in. You say which report you want, how you'd like to receive it, how often you'd like to receive it, and what you would like the report to be formatted as: CSV, XML or PDF, and you can choose multiple. So you can have 2 out of 3, or if you wanted all 3, you can have all 3. So it's entirely up to you what you want. When you add a report in, you can then go to the user and then you can say this user will get this report. The final option in admin is something fairly simple. It's the ability to archive suppliers. We've added this so that when you're adding a goods inwards onto the system, you can simply say it's from this supplier. But sometimes supplier lists get very long, and the longer they get, the more work they need to maintain them. So we've given you the ability that you can simply go in here, tick the ones that you don't want to see anymore, and then archive supplier. Just hit the button and archive. So that's the end of the admin on VisionCIS.